Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice, all lives. I am Nerdy8, and this is Let's Play the Binding of Isaac Ultra Impossible From Scratch Challenge, Part 36. So, let's roll our d4 and see what we're going to do. I got a 1. Awesome. I have something to complain about, aside from the work. I'm not looking forward to the weekend, but hey. That being said, as is, we probably are going to work the weekend, but we're having issues with suppliers again, so there's actually a chance that we might not have to work this weekend, due to the fact that, well, we won't have the parts we need in order to actually do anything. Haven't fought much yet. Maybe you should try to actually focus on unlocking things first. Oh, they can't actually hurt me. Whatever. I wanted more damage anyway. But one good thing going on is I might have a weekend off. Granted, that's just because of supplier issues, but hey. And of course, it might bite us in the ass a bit later. But at the end of this day, I don't have a choice in the matter. It's not something I have a say in. Whether I have to work mandatory overtime, or they decide not to have mandatory overtime due to us not having stuff to make anything, well, I don't have a choice in that. Either I'll have to work it and I'll make a lot more money, or, I'll be able to have some time off and not feel like shit. And I'll be able to just record more. I would like to record more videos, because I really do enjoy making these videos. Okay, 1 Zodiac sign. Now I just need 2 more. Oh wow. Now I could max this out now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a 1 cent away. And I'm going to, because I put 1 more in, it'll explode. But I'll save that for whenever I have Blue Baby, and the chest is already unlocked. Because the idea is that whenever I have Blue Baby and I want to try to take it all the way to Delirium, I want to use that for that occasion. Well, these guys are angry. But yeah, I do have something to complain about. Oh well, more damage. Okay. Really didn't want to take damage there, but whatever. Anyway. Here recently I've been trying to avoid gluten. Just not really eating healthier, I'm just avoiding gluten. So, as part of that effort, I had bought a bunch of... Okay, now I'm about to... Okay, I have... Thank you. Anyway, as part of the effort to eat less gluten, hopefully none, I had bought a bunch of gluten-free nutritional bars. And I had been, eating them occasionally, but mainly at work. Anyway, that was actually close. Anyway, went to bed a little late, and I woke up, and it was time to go to work. So, got up, got my, thank you, got my nutritional bars, but I decided I would eat one. But then it smelled funny. So I looked at the box. The last particular box I had bought has been expired for over 2 months. So, could very well eat that. So I decided I'm going to stop at a restaurant. You know, screw whether or not something has gluten or not. I don't care at this moment. You know, I don't have enough time to go to the actual store at this point. So I'm going to stop by a restaurant. It's actually one of those major restaurants. I'm not going to say which one it was, but it was one of those major restaurants that's known for cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets. It has commercials on TV. And, you know, it's like in every country of the world pretty much. So, given those options, you know, it could be like a Wendy's, a Burger King, a McDonald's, any one of those. I'm not going to say which one though. Just saying. Almost took some damage there. Glad they made holy water better. Anyway, I decided, you know, I want some food at work. So, stop by a restaurant, and I pick up food. Anyway, pay for my food at the first window, second window. Yeah, gonna have my food handed to me. Anyway, the guy handing my food takes a look at me. Then he pulls down his mask and coughs directly into my food in the bag. And just, you know, even if it was a pre-pandemic time, if you bought food at a fast food place and they just took your bag and just coughed directly into your food and then handed it to you and said, "There, I added some flavor to it." That's disgusting. That is very disgusting. And it's very gross. It's very disrespectful. But the fact that we had the COVID pandemic stuff going on kind of makes it a lot worse. But, you know, I had to be at work. So, I didn't want to be late. So, I just took my bag of food, and I went on my way. Now, I'd gotten... I'm going to try Angel Deals. But yeah, I'd gotten 5 minutes in. You know, I'd gotten one of those cheeseburgers with bacon and cheese. Gotten a 10-piece nugget. Wow. Holy shit. That's awesome. Actually, I have money to go to the shop. That... well, I'm not sure what that really does, but it never really helped me in the past. Like, I launched at enemies and did okay damage, but it was more of a pain than anything. What was even in this room? Just health that I can use or something. Okay. But yeah, even if it was a pre-pandemic time, you know, that'd been disgusting if, you know, this person just coughs right into your bag of food, right on your food. Not okay with that. Not okay with it at all. So I felt very angry about that. Well, my chicken nuggets, you know, they were in their little packaging. The sandwich, I mean, that's in foil. But my fries were just facing up, you know, open, like, you know, it's a fry container. So I took my thing of fries out, set it on the floor of my car, and it's still sitting there. I really... I mean, it's at least a bomb, I guess. But it's just, I didn't want to... I don't like fucking asshole. What is with you? Alright, let's have something that has aiming. Okay, can everything just fucking die right now? Fucking ruin my angel chance. This stupid fucking room. It's better than the right way to go. I am so low on health right now. Not a secret room. But yeah, even in the pre-pandemic world, yep, there's no reason for me to come here. Took that damage for nothing. But even in a pre-pandemic world, that is disgusting, and it is very disrespectful. And I felt very angry about it. That... It's tempting. If I had been any slower, that probably would kill me. Well, at least got a damage up for it. So die. With my one heart. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm already at the maximum possible damage. We do have a bomb. Thank you. It took... Do I have to click it again to make it do something? I feel like that's what I have to do. But even in a pre-pandemic world, that's disgusting and it's disrespectful. And I feel I have every reason to be very angry about that. I was much angrier then. Got anger through the night as I worked. After so many hours and hours and hours of just ignoring that feeling, there appear to be hearts in the item room. Let's go back for that. I'd rather not have my character die. You know what's kind of funny? I almost thought like I was going to come into this video because I know yesterday after I finished recording the second Perfect Apocalypse game, I started with the second one, so I'm going to go back to the first one. The third one doesn't come out for a couple weeks, but I haven't played the first one at all, so that'll still be blind, except for the fact that, you know, I at least read the synopsis of the first game that was in the second game. But I don't think that counts as, you know, making it not blind. I'm not sure. I think I like playing Resident Evil 2 and then going back and playing Resident Evil 1. But I was really looking forward to playing that. And I was like, I'm gonna play that straight after. I want this key. I'm gonna play that straight after. Yeah, let's try the cursor. Okay, supplies. Okay, I definitely made some more damage that way, but it's called Love at First Bite. I'm still looking forward to playing it. But while I was at work, I was like, I'm as angry as I'm feeling. I don't want to go into that game feeling like that, and I was like, you know what? I'll play Isaac once I get home, and I'll just spend the entire Isaac video just yelling and screaming and just expressing how angry I am about it. And I'm still looking forward to playing Love First Bite. I'll do that after this recording. And even though, well, that emotion seems to have dissipated quite a bit lately, backtracking. It seems to really backfire on me a lot. Okay, spiders don't help me, but sure, let's try the card. Okay, double active. Let's try drugs. It's okay. Let's try this. Interesting. 2 of clubs, you say? I will save it. Maybe I'll get a bomb drop in the boss room. Could be magic mushrooms. But I really thought I was like, I don't want to go in, screaming and hollering at, Love at First Bite. So I was like, you know what, I'll play some Isaac and I'll spend the entire video screaming and being angry. Maybe I'll even have some talent to play. And I felt so damn angry about that. I felt really angry about it. This is... Oh. Okay. That's how you unlock that. Well, that's useful. I don't have Steam sales, so sure. And I'll get some pretty ones. I mean, I at least got a trinket that's in use. But I really thought, I'd be like, wow, I still have enough for that? I'm only half a heart down. Maybe. This really shouldn't be the secret realm. I mean, I'm glad it is. But it really shouldn't. I feel like they've really changed the rules for secret rooms. But I'm glad I found it, just... Okay, so the game said if I use the bomb. I have the active double card, but I don't think I want to use it for this particular active. Maybe if I really needed a bomb super badly. Nothing? Well, maybe it's a Head of the Keeper. How about that? Getting pretty good luck on getting cash. If I get a Mama Mega, I can go to Hush. I don't think I really buy anything from shops, aside from just supplies. I don't know, I really thought I was going to be coming into this video, just screaming my head off and just being really angry. Like I'd be ranting and raving, but I just don't feel it. This is a terrible. Oh, I got help. But it's just, I don't know. And I was really angry. And now I'm not. And I thought I'd be screaming and furious in this video. You guys throw everything off. These stupid skull whack-a-mole things. Can you please stop? Sure. So there's 2 different pills for shots. You know what? I haven't used you very much. No, let's listen to the shop first before I start to spend a shit ton of money on that stuff. But I really thought I was going to spend this whole video. Like I'm gonna have I probably won't have a 3-hour video, but I was like, I'll probably have a 3-hour video of me just screaming my head off. Because I mean, it's just, I was trying to eat healthier, at least to avoid gluten. I mean, nutritional bar, at least it's at least marketed as being healthy. I try to eat more of the I know I say gluten-free bars. They say gluten-free on the thing, but there's 2 different types of doing the RX bars and the Laura bar. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. It took me a while to get out of the damn ground. Top secret. I go RX bars and Laura bars. So basically just made out of dates and nuts. It's supposed to be really healthy. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I think a box of those RX bars. I do want them.
The stars.
You are not a zodiac sign. How about this? At least, honestly, they're about the same. They're basically just a bomb. At least here's the shit. Hoping for a 10 rock Just trying to eat healthier. Great, I'm still getting like cauliflower breast pizzas and stuff. You know, making cheeseburgers at home, just hamburger and cheese, just not having bread on it. So not like eating bacon doesn't really count as healthy. We're making a pound of hash browns and onions and buffalo sauce because potatoes don't have it. Gotta scratch my foot. You know, eating a bunch of jalapeno corn-shaped Fritos. Corn doesn't have gluten. But you know, I was like, well, that stuff's not any good. You know, it was expired a couple months back. You know what? Let's go to a fast food restaurant. I'll get something there. I had shit items for anybody. Oh, you got me a nickel. nothing I want. There. That way it doesn't feel like it went to complete waste. But just so we're both clear on this, and don't tell the game this, but it was a complete waste. I'm like, I'll stop by a restaurant and pick up cheeseburgers, spicy chicken nuggets, which I didn't have at the moment, so I was like, fine, I'll just have normal chicken nuggets. And it's just... that would have been more useful before I used the Gigafart. And I already lost my angel chance. Damn it! Let's try to get some help. I feel like this is accomplishing the opposite of the goal I came to this film with. I have all this money. There's like jack shit to buy at the fucking shop. And part of me is like, I don't want to buy health at the shop because that's a waste of money and they don't even have... Fine. Give me something useful. But it's like, I went there, I was like, okay, my plan A kind of fell through, but I'm like, okay, I'll just get something at a restaurant, It sounds really good. I would really like that. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, that's awesome. And now I just need to... I have a few more shops now. But it's just... I don't know. I thought I'd come to this video screaming and hollering, being like super pissed off. I felt really angry. Now I don't. Now it's like I don't care at all. But I was. I felt very angry. Why I don't feel angry now. I felt very angry then, but I couldn't really express it. So I was at work. I have to be professional. For hours and hours and hours. A job that I already Nope, I'm not having much luck here. My aim, I could really use for. I still think it's interesting. I haven't gotten it myself. I still think it's interesting that Aquarius. And even though I used a bot. Feel. And I went to get some fast food. Funny thing is that I was actually thinking, okay, you know, I was actually, okay, it's just I was actually thinking of getting that portable slot machines. This is cool. Just, I felt very angry. It was disgusting. It was very disrespectful. I mean, there's a lot of time in my, well, day-to-day life that my mind kind of bounces back and forth. I mean, holy shit. There's a lot of times that my mind just sort of bounces back and forth between just being very lonely, just wanting friends and wanting to hug people. And then there's the opposite side of that coin, where I just feel like everyone hates me, and everyone thinks I'm disgusting, so everybody wants me to die. Now that's very useful as a trinket right there. Honestly, out of everything here, I would pick this, but the ability to pick up spirit hearts from coins is... Blood bag! Not a single drop. If only I had some invincibility things. That's... not quite what I wanted. I don't have time to use it. But it actually could be a good synergy of what I have. I thought this is supposed to drop a heart every time I pick up a coin. I have not received a single coin, good sir. Isn't that the whole point of this trinket? Is that it's supposed to make where I have coins. I have picked up a lot of coins. And yet I have not received a single trinket. Wow. You guys have a charge still? No. You know what? Obviously, if it's going to pay out that little... Mega Man. This is my mega plan. That's a waste of this card. I'm Mega Man. This is my mega plan. You die. You know, there are... Do you realize how much useful the Callus would have been for these runes? Yeah, but I already... Wasn't there a... I'm holding it. I went back! Well, if you wanted the one... No. Pick this up. Really? It's supposed to drop spirit hearts, right? I'm misunderstanding the purpose of this trinket. Well, the other trinket. The one I was holding when I was... Forgot that was there. So, right now would be a bad time to use it. Oh, there is something there. I would rather use that money up here. See, no damage. But it's just... Even before the whole COVID pandemic thing, I mean, what would any of you... Like, comment down below. I mean, granted, I couldn't stay and try to argue or get pissed off. I mean, I had to go to work. And at least that's not my devil deal. Well, at this point, I'll accept that. That's 100% angel deal. Okay, guys. Guys! This is... Oh, come on! This is... Stop! Oh, fucking come off of it! Are you kidding me with... Okay. Do not take damage from anything ever again! But, yeah, I mean, I couldn't exactly stay and do anything. I had to go to work. My job actually is penalizing quite a bit if you show up late. Then again, I've had perfect attendance going on for, what, 3 years at this point? I do have some sick days and vacation days, but vacation days have to be scheduled ahead of time. Sick days, like if you're already scheduled to work overtime that day, then you are not allowed to use a sick day. Because you're already expected to come in for overtime. Stop doing! I don't know what word could possibly express the amount of light-headed anger I feel at that. And it's immediately gone. Got a 1 again. Now, like I said, if I wanted to, I could just keep rolling with Samson, so that's the one roll. Like, I can't choose who I start with. But, like, if I rolled a 2 and I went to greed mode and got Bethany, or I got Judas, I could just keep rolling Judas until I decide I want to reroll. But it's just... This is part 36. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think any of you have any reason to expect me to unlock the chest or the dark room until like part 100. Because that's the pace we're going at here with the failures that I'm hitting. Like, I shouldn't have taken damage in that room at all. Like, there's so many places I should not have taken damage. And yet, I just completely failed at everything that was dodging. I suppose it's not just ultra impossible because of the rules I set. It's also ultra impossible because I'm just terrible at this game. But it's just, you know, because if you leave early, show up late, even if it's like a minute late, you get your pay docked by $1. Your wages get docked by $1 for the next month, so you make $1 less per hour. And that also counts when it comes to your overtime pay. Why did I shoot a quad shot there? What? What? $3 bill. Fine! Why would we pick this up? Because we'll make it work. Nothing about what we've decided here is a good decision. Why would we do any of this? I have cursed eye and $3 bill. This is a recipe for just being awful. Why would you ever combine these things? Ever. I feel like the infected mushroom. Infected mushroom song. Can't stop making bad decisions. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop making bad decisions. You know, like I said, infected mushroom. Though honestly, I think the song I Shine is a much better song. Heck, if I were to recommend the band Infected Mushroom, I would definitely recommend the song I Shine. Same way if I were to recommend Rammstein, the very first. This would be great if planetariums had been unlocked yet, but they have not, because doing that requires any modicum of skill or just a lack of failure. But yeah, if you show up late to work even by a minute, or or you call off without a sick day, and of course when you call off, you have to call in before it's time to go to work, otherwise it doesn't count. And it's just lose $1 off your wage for a month. But if you're late during that time, then so technically you could be late once a month, and you would just forever have $1 off your wages per hour. This room is awful. Why would I go? I'm trying not to take damage. So we have Cursed Eye. We have Loki's Horns. And we have $3 bill. Why? Any of this? Why would you any of this? At least Death Side's gonna launch, which is good, since I still haven't actually unlocked them. Normally, the challenge that does the Death Sides would be the very first thing I would ever unlock before even doing anything. But that's kind of the point of Ultra Impossible, is it kind of takes that little bit of strategy out of my...
Shot speed down.
Honestly, I don't think that fucks us over any more than I already have with this decision. But yeah, like if I were to recommend Rammstein, I would recommend the song and music video Benzene first. That's Benzine. With 2 keys, sure. I'm not gonna get anything. Saving that for a Delirium run, baby. Which will be like 5,000 parts from now. Because I have to actually unlock the chest. I mean, I've only ever beaten the Cathedral once, and beaten Shoal once. It made such slow progress. I don't like this room. I am such a slow character. I don't know how you expect me to dodge that. Thank you for the thing. I don't remember what was in the shop, but I don't feel like I really want to buy it. I know at some point I should try to get Plum Flute by not hurting the little plum dude. And I should try... You know what, let's just do that. Save the hearts on the ground. Of course, this thing from Bino. Just take damage and lose coins. Get extra items. But I really thought I would just be screaming, hollering, and be so angry. But I'm not. I'm not angry at all. Okay, we have to do this without taking damage, because we're a dumbass. Lucky I got size along with my extra damage. I had a 46% chance. How about this? It increased my lowest stat, but if I leave, come back, damage. It looks like it increased my speed. Let's check out the first room. What was in here again? Sure. Okay, the magician. That's not bad. But it's just, you know, I had to be at work. No, 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 no. I still feel like that sounds like a dirty part. I'm thankful for my job, but I'll be honest. I mean, while some overtime here and there helps financially, it's just... I mean, I never would have been able to afford this computer and stuff if it wasn't for all the overtime I work. So, I mean, I'm grateful for that. I mean, hell, it would be nice if they at least let us listen to a fucking radio at work. But no, I can't even listen to a fucking radio. It's just the sound, pressurized air, and electronic beeping, and mechanical parts moving over and over and over. Not even allowed to, like, you can't even have a radio or even earbuds, anything like that. I understand it's a safety concern. And I understand they're concerned that, they feel that would lessen productivity. But yeah, I understand it's a safety concern. But I would really like to be able to listen to a radio at all, or any form of music. This is... But it's just... At the end of the day, though, it's not a bad job. I'm glad I can afford to pay my rent, that I have plenty of money for food, and by all accounts, I'm well off. I can afford my own place. I have food, and if there's something I want, I can get it. But I value my time and my health. And yeah, in the comments down below, tell me what you guys would have done, and whether or not how much of an impact or difference it would have made with the whole pandemic to you. Like, if it was spent like a couple years ago, like say back in 2018, and right now it's 2021. Right now it's late April. It's like it's honestly like a 1 or 2 days. What day? Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna check my phone. Oh, what day is today? Oh. 29th. Okay. So right now, it's 8:20 in the morning. Thursday morning, April 29th. Actually, I'll tell you how temperature it is right now, too. Because you can set the phone closer to you, so I can walk over 63 degrees. Balance. Okay. Almost fell over. I did not, thankfully. I got a Dr. Pepper here. How about I drink it? Might be a little flat there. We banged on a couple things. It's actually pretty refreshing. It's just... Yeah, it's like 63 degrees, it looked like. And it's gray and cloudy. It's not raining hard, but it's like sprinkling out. It's actually nice. I like thunderstorms, as long as I don't have to actually drive in them or be out in them. And it's kind of relaxing to sleep to a thunderstorm, or just sit on your front porch and just watch it rain. Maybe like a bag of chips, maybe an ice cold Pepsi. But yeah, like say if it was a few years ago, you went to a fast food restaurant, you went through the drive-thru, and I don't know if it mattered like if you guys are in a hurry like I was or not, but let's just say you weren't in a hurry. You didn't have anywhere to be, you didn't even have to work that day. You went to a fast food restaurant, and they're about to hand you the bag of food. And then they put the bag up in their face, and they cough right into the bag on purpose, and then hand you the bag and say, "There, I added some flavor to it." What would you have done? How? And that's, that was a few years ago. What if that was today, you guys? What if later today, you guys went out to a fast food restaurant and you bought some food and you were hungry and you were looking forward to that food and you already paid for it, and they take the bag, they lower their mask, and they just take their mask down, they stick their face right up to the opening of your bag, and they cough into the bag onto your food. I still ate the chicken nuggets and the sandwich, and that stuff was wrapped up. But the fries, there was no covering on that. So I was like, I'm not even touching my fries. Hell, even if I knew the person wasn't sick at all, if anything, and it was pre-pandemic, that's still disgusting. That's gross. How is that acceptable? That's disgusting. Let alone in the whole pandemic world we live in, where everyone's concerned that if you're within 6 feet of somebody, or if you can even see their face if they're not like wearing a Darth Vader mask. Like, that was my biggest concern back before they made wearing the masks mandatory in public. Because, one, I was still trying to actually flirt a little bit with people, and I feel trying to flirt with a mask is very creepy, and I don't want to be creepy. Two, and this is the big one, is that a lot of times I try to, snazzy up my ability to be social with people with a big fake smile. So even if I'm super depressed or angry, I can just put on a really big smile. So no matter how pissed or depressed I feel, I can at least pass for happy, in public. But at first, when the whole mask thing came out, I'd try to wear a mask, and then people would get angry at me. And it was not about the whole no mask, debate thing. Because I know there's still people nowadays that argue back and forth on that. And honestly, I don't care either way when it comes to that, you guys. I just feel you should do what's best for you. If you want to wear a mask, good. If you don't, then that's fine. I've never really been one to... I've been a very, non-confrontational person in general in my life. And I dislike the idea of controlling anyone. I mean, hell, I'm pro-Second Amendment just because I'm really fond of the idea of everyone being able to defend themselves, because I don't want anyone to ever feel helpless. I don't want anyone out there to ever be hurt. I want everyone to be safe, and I want everyone to have the right to defend themselves. And I don't like the idea of trying to control anyone. Hell, I actually had a girlfriend once that broke up with me because she said I wasn't controlling enough, and I was like, I don't even understand what the fuck's happening in this conversation. Then again, I had one person break up with me because they said I look too Jewish. I've had quite a few say because I was too ugly, or I just don't turn them on, or don't make them wet anymore. But in general, every relationship I've ever been in usually either ends in me being dumped or cheated on. So, good me, yeah. And one girl said I was too nice to her. That's... yeah. I'm getting off topic. Why do I go off on tangents? I'm sorry. What was I even talking about? Oh, God. It's supposed to be Let's See Her Play series. It's basically becoming a vlog. But it's just... what was I talking about? I'm not even sure anymore. It's about the coughing thing. Oh, yeah, the mask. Like I said, my biggest thing, though, is this. I tend to be very angry or depressed. A lot. And I tend to have the natural sort of paranoia that everyone hates me and wants me to die, and just everyone is very angry, and just everyone hates me, and everyone thinks I'm disgusting and hideous, and just everyone hates me. But then again, I have reasons for that. I mean, I literally was one of those people that got bullied the shit ton in school. I mean, people threw everything in the world at me. I mean, hell, I even had actual poop and urine thrown at me at one point. Well, not one point, multiple times. Hell, I've had things thrown at me out of car windows. I've gotten the shit kicked out of me. I've actually been in more fights than anyone else I've ever met in my entire life. On a sad note, I don't think I've won a single one of those damn fights. Granted, a lot of times it was just groups of people beating the fucking shit out of me. I mean, granted, most of my life I wanted to try to live as a pacifist, because I don't like the idea of hurting people. But there's been a lot of times, say, certain back alleys, where I've had a group of 5 people beating the fucking shit out of me. One had a fucking bat, and they're we're gonna slam you into a fucking brick wall and then lock you on the ground, and we're gonna stomp on your head for half an hour. Granted, I at least got up a few times, but it's kind of hard to stay up when you just keep getting punched in the face over and over again. So, I keep trailing off, I'm sorry. Main point is this. My initial thing with masks, aside from wanting to still flirt with people and try to date and feeling like wearing a mask makes me look creepy. And I'm like, I don't want to look creepy. But it was more to the point of, I use a big smile. I try to fake happiness in front of people because, I mean, hell, I've had a lot of depression issues since I was young, and yet I've never told a single relationship partner about feeling depressed or suicidal or any of that stuff ever. And it's just, and I wouldn't want to. Like, whenever I do get a relationship again, I'm not going to tell that person about any of that stuff. Because it's not something I want to talk about with someone like that. But the main point is this. I mean, especially when it comes to work. I mean, hell, everyone at work considers me the most optimistic, happy person they ever met in their fucking lives. And no one's seen me get angry. No one's seen me go off. And though I've seen so many people just and it's just, everyone thinks of me as the most emotionally stable, patient, hardworking person they ever met, who just is dependable and is really good at training people. I'm just really good at pretending that I'm not depressed. And it's a lot easier with a smile. Granted, I have to put a little more effort into it. I'm wearing a mask at work, especially when you're wearing the plastic visor on top of the plastic. At least like about a week ago, they lowered that restriction on the plastic visor. Made it hard to actually see shit. But, you know, so it's still the cloth masks, though. You have to wear it all times. But, I mean, it's easy enough to change your voice to be a little more happy, like, and just, I mean, I can't do it for you guys. Like, I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know, I see a person's face, I just sort of try to adjust my voice in a way that, I don't know, makes them feel more at ease, or just makes them feel that I'm more emotionally strong and happy. The biggest thing I had to wear the masks, like, before it was mandated and required, aside from, I was still trying to flirt with people. Like, I saw a girl somewhere, I'd try it, and I just felt like wearing a mask would make me look really creepy and screw whatever chance I had. Not that I had much of one to begin with, but it's just, granted, it might help. I mean, heck, you cover up your ugly ass face and maybe you might stand a better fucking chance. But the main point is I use the smiling to try to just hide how I really feel about, you know, being angry or sad. At first, when I started to wear the mask, I wasn't really adjusted to how to cope with not being able to use a big smile to hide behind. People would just look at my eyes. And a lot of times people would get angry and start yelling at me or be offended, or because they would think I was glaring at them. Like, I'm not angry at you guys, I'm just angry at life. I mean, granted, you know, I know I have a lot of things, I mean, I should be grateful for and happy for. I mean, I should be happy. I mean, I'm alive, I have a place to live, I have food, I live in the modern era with all these amazing technological achievements in modern medicine and anime, and, you know, I mean, I can see, I can hear, I can walk, I mean, I can do all sorts of things like that. I should be grateful for all that. I should be happy. You know, those are all things to be happy for and be grateful for. So, I mean, I have no reason to be sad, I guess. And granted, things have happened, but, you know, I mean, other people have gone through much worse. So, granted, they died. I was wearing the mask, people just might, before I had adjusted to how to do that, people would just look at my eyes. Either they could tell I was sad, or they thought I was extremely angry. I mean, they were right, I was extremely angry, but I guess I still am extremely angry. But it's just, just sometimes I feel it and I can't express it because I'm in a situation where it's not acceptable to express that anger. And then there's other times where like right now, I thought I was going to be recording this video, and I thought I was just going to go straight into it, screaming and cussing. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm going to use Isaac to vent, and, let out all this anger and just be all angry and bitchy and shit. And I just don't feel angry. I just don't know. Don't know. But then, of course, there's sometimes I'll be playing these games where there's absolutely no reason for me to have an angry outburst. Like, there's nothing happening, or it's just a small thing. Like with Spire, at one point when one of the enemies in World 3 had a range issue where they were able to have more range than my fire was. Like, I went off on those big troll guys. I was fucking belligerent. I was belligerently angry and just so rude and crass the way I spoke. And it's just, I feel that sometimes when I'm out and about, but, I hold that down. I hide that because that's not acceptable in public. But when I'm recording these videos, if all of a sudden I feel that, I can just express it however I want. I don't need to filter shit for you guys like that. I can just... that's really one of the biggest points of me doing this video. I'm never going to make a fucking cent off of YouTube. Hell, I cuss and talk about inappropriate subjects in every single video I make. But then again, I have my entire channel is set for not for children. And I also click every video as not intended for children. I even introduced some videos as saying that, if you're under 18, don't watch my videos. Hell, I think YouTube in general is not intended for kids. YouTube is not, it's not for kids. Anime is not really for kids. But mainly YouTube is not for kids. It's just... But I got better at it though. So I can wear a mask and I can at least control the rest of, I can put more emphasis on my voice, talk a little bit more, contort some hand movements, I guess. So I can try to at least distract enough of my eyes to make a small change, so that way people can't tell that I'm angry or sad. It's just at first I wasn't really accustomed to that. So when I wear a mask, like I said, it wasn't the whole argument of pro-mask, anti-mask, whatever. It was just people could. It was just harder to hide that I was angry or sad. Some people took offense to that. They thought that I was angry at them or wanting to start something. I'm like, no, it's just how I feel. It has nothing to do with you. At most, it's just an outright paranoia that they're going to try to kill me. But that's PTSD and, from multiple issues of people trying to kill me, including an ex who just is a complete psychopath. And hell, at one point, we were actually having sex, and she said she saw the blood-covered ghost of her brother watching us as we were fucking. I'm like, what the fuck do you do there? That's just... if there's ever a thing where it's don't stick your dick in crazy, it's just... That's definitely it. So, just lots of things that happen. I suppose there are dozens of reasons why, even though I live alone on the second floor of my home, and there's no reason to expect anyone to really come in here. Anytime I'm in my room, even right now, I'm wide awake, but I have my dumbbells and a folding chair all in front of my door. I have a bunch of dumbbells against my door to hold it shut. It's locked, so my bedroom door is locked. I have dumbbells and weights on the ground in front of my door. Then I even have a folding chair that's made of metal in front of the door, so if someone pushes the weights, the door will clink against the metal part of the folding chair. And of course, that all depends on the lock failing for the door. I mean, that's maybe a bit of paranoia. I mean, that definitely would seem excessive for most people. But again, I have reasons for that. I mean, reasons based on things that have happened. That it's just... Alright, I really need to stop going off on tangents. It's not meant to be a damn vlog. At most, it's an outlet for emotions. Because like I said, I'm never going to make a cent off of this. I mean, I cuss in every video. I have everything marked as not for kids. I mean, I have no intention of ever trying to live off of this. I mean, not only would it be kind of a complication, period, to try to live off of YouTube, but, and I mean, some people do it and it's good for them. It's just, it's not for me. And even if it would provide me a way to not have to do my job, it's not worth it. I mean, I don't want this to ever be a job for me. I don't want this to be like a day at the fucking office or a day at a factory. Like, this isn't meant to be a job. This is meant to be me having fun, me being able to relax, me being able to vicariously hang out with random faceless people on the internet who also feel isolated and alone. And not just because of COVID. It's just an outlet. It's a way for me to feel better. I mean, if people out there can get entertainment from watching these videos, that's awesome. I think that's amazing. I've gotten so much entertainment from watching people like Tier Grace. And, you know, a lot of times that cheers me up. And I know there's a lot of times in his video where I watch him laugh, you know, it's cheered me up and it's made me feel happier. Even if, albeit briefly. And I appreciate that. Granted, I've never been on his Twitch streams. I've never donated any money to him. Hell, I haven't been on Twitch since Ultra J Man was doing Battle Kid. You know, the Battle Kid Fortress Apparel, Battle Kid Mountain Tournament. And it's just... I was so angry. I really thought I was going to start this video just screaming and yelling and cussing. It's just... I was like, yeah, everyone's going to get a kick out of me yelling and screaming at this stuff, and I'll be able to make a funny video. Because, I mean, Tier Grace, he gets all angry at the stuff in the game. Actually, that makes funny jokes about the stuff, and that's cool. I'm like, maybe I can make some other people laugh that way. I mean, I can force some stuff on work, and I get people to laugh, but it's entirely different humor. Usually I try my best to try to divert any attention away from myself. Whereas this, it's me talking about myself. So it's just a boring, cringy topic. I sound like a fucking angsty emo child. But I really shouldn't complain. I really shouldn't be sad. The main thing is this: I'm never gonna make a cent off of YouTube. Like, I'm never gonna be able to partner with YouTube or shit like that, and I don't want to. Because hell, can you imagine what that would be like? If I did that, YouTube would have so much more say. And granted, there's some things I can't do on YouTube. Like, I can't show outright nudity and sex. Like, I know there was one scene in Crimson Grey, when I was doing that visual novel, I had to re-record because I was playing it and all of a sudden it was just full frontal hardcore sex, and I'm like, I don't know how to edit this. But I think I've noticed a thing in YouTube where it might be possible to upload a video as a private video first, and then edit it using the YouTube, dashboard. But apparently, in order to do that, because I can't seem to do that with OBS as its own program. Apparently, it has to be a separate program to do that. But it does seem like there's a way to do that through the YouTube Studio. But it seems like it has to be uploaded to YouTube first. So it would mean that I would have to upload the video, but have it marked as private so no one could see it, and then use the YouTube power whatever to actually edit it. I'll have to keep that in mind if I ever need to, but in general, I don't like the idea of editing and censorship. I don't like censorship. I don't like editing. It's just doesn't sit well with me. I mean, hell, I'm a Christian, but I watch so much damn South Park. Hell, there's probably something offensive in every damn episode of South Park, and you know what I did? I laughed about it with my friends, drank some Code Red Mountain Dew back when Code Red felt like Code Red Mountain Dew was like a huge thing back then. I don't feel like it is now. But I remember back then, it's like, I want to drink more Dr. Pepper real quick. I remember like drinking like a whole bunch of cans, especially with like Halo 3 and just Code Red Mountain Dew. Hell, I remember Volt Energy Soda. I remember Red Bull and Full Throttle Rockstar back when those were like the only energy drinks, and Red Bull didn't have flavors. It was just diet or normal. Hell, there was actually a brand that came out once called Red Rain. That was just, it was cheap. It was cheap off-brand Red Bull, but it tasted like watered down Red Bull. But that's probably what it was. It's just, I don't know where I'm going with this, guys. I've probably been going at this for at least 3 minutes. But, like I said, it's just, YouTube would have, they'd put a whole lot more restrictions on me. I'd have like, I wouldn't be able to cuss at all or talk about any sensitive topic. I mean, like, that's the whole point of this channel, is so that I can just talk about whatever. If I feel angry, if I feel sad, if I feel happy, if I feel excited or scared, I can just feel whatever the hell I feel in that moment. Even if it's not what I expect myself to feel. Because there's a lot of times I've recorded some of these videos and just the reactions I've had, it's not even something I expected. And I'm like, but at the same time, it's a nice catharsis. It's a good release of emotion. It helps me feel better. It helps me feel better. And, I mean, if you guys can find any entertainment in watching any of these videos, heck, I think the funniest video I ever made was probably that Crab Fighter video. It's its own playlist. It has one part. I think the funniest video I ever made was that Crab Fighter video game. It's called Crab Fighter. It's a half-hour long video. Made one part. I think that's probably the funniest thing I ever did. And it just... Then again, I watched my Mega Man failure stuff. And I was eating some pizza when I did that. I can't remember when I did that. I was like, maybe a week or two after I recorded, I'm not sure. And I was just eating some stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. And I was just watching it, and I was just laughing at myself. And it was just, I found it so hilarious, and I was just cracking my... Like, I was so funny. And that was a good way to enjoy pizza. And it's just, I don't know. It's just, if you guys can find entertainment in these videos, I think that's amazing. I'm glad for that. If I can give back to the YouTube community that has provided me with a lot of entertainment, especially people like Tier Grace, or Nux Taku, or... Wow, no one's really coming to mind right this damn second. Like, I've watched so many, and yet no one's really popping in my head at the second. Damn. I guess that's the main people that really pop in my mind is Tier Grace and Nux Taku. I mean, granted, I probably watched thousands of different Let's Players. Talk about them on occasions. But it's just, I've always found the stuff hilarious and entertaining. Even if it wasn't funny, it was just enjoyable to, like, vicariously hang out with them. Even though none of those people even know I exist. but that's fine. You know? It's just, I got enjoyment from watching those videos. I'm happy for that. And if these videos can make anyone else feel even a fraction of that, then that's good. And of course, you know, if anyone out there can identify with how I feel, then maybe that'll help you in some way. To at least know that you're not the only one who thinks that way. Or at least if you're not feeling me, at least then you know you're normal. And you'll still feel better about yourself. But the main thing is maybe you'll get a laugh out of some of these silly things. Even though I do random weird shit that doesn't seem to make any fucking sense. And then, like, I just get ideas and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna record this one video and I'm gonna do this to it and I'll do that to it. And it doesn't make any sense. There's no damn logic to it. It just... And I know it's... A lot of these videos probably have to be boring as fuck to people. Not that anyone really watches them anyway. But... Even if no one ever watches these videos, just making these videos and recording them makes me feel better. But I'm probably never going to be on Twitch. Ever. I don't really like the site. But it's nice to watch the, like, Tier Gracie does recordings of his Twitch streams and uploads them. And I check them out when I can. But yeah, Tier Grace and Nux Taku, I guess those are the main people that really come to mind. Since no one else really pops my head at the moment. It's just... I have fun making these videos. Even if it's about a horror game. Even if it's me playing Binding of Isaac like this and just showing the absolute shit tier quality of player I am. That I can't seem to even unlock the chest. It's still fun to play. I still enjoyed playing it. But I never want to make a damn cent off playing these games. Hell, it's costing me money to play these games, but I got the money to do it from all the damn overtime. So I'm awesome and I'm grateful for that. I mean, I can get something, I can do something I enjoy, which I really enjoy making these videos. I like making these videos. I look forward to these. Like when I'm at work, it's something to look forward to when I get home. And it makes me feel better. I like it. I like making these videos. But while it's cool if somebody out there enjoys it, I mean, that's cool, I like that. But honestly, as much as I try to say I'm trying to get back to the YouTube community in some way for all the entertainment I got, that's a complete fucking cop-out. I'm not really doing it for anyone else but myself. And I'm not doing it to actually make money or anything either. Like I said, I'm spending money on games and stuff just to make videos. Just because I enjoy it. Hell, it doesn't matter how hard a game is or how unskilled I am at it. If I enjoy making a video about it, I'll keep making videos about it. But even if it's the easiest thing in the world, and I'm really good at it, but if I don't like making a video of it, then of course, another time is, even if there's multiple things I want to make videos of, one, there's limited time. So I guess terrible insomnia and waking up all the time helps with that. So maybe sleep less and there's more time to record, or work out, or watch anime, or try to interact with family members. But I do these videos for me. because I enjoy it. I don't want to ever make a cent about it. I don't want to make a single cent on any video I ever make. I don't want to ever be a YouTube partner. I don't want to ever have a Patreon. I don't want anyone to ever donate to me. Hell, if you ever have a reason to donate to something, donate to some charity, like cancer research, or stuff to help men's mental health issues. Hell, I think there's one channel, like a Roma Army or something like that. I think she does charity stuff for, like, you know, mental health issues for people. So donate to something like that if you ever want to give money to anything. You know, just help people who are not well. You know, help people with mental health issues, or help people with cancer. You know, donate to cancer research, or the stuff. Like I said, there's a channel, Roma Army. You can go check them out. She does charity stuff. So yeah, or you know, just one of your friends or a family member, or just go out to eat somewhere really cool, like a Chinese buffet. And I remember one Chinese buffet, I came across this thing, it's called Little Peach Buns, and they're like, it was very sweet, delicious peach bread, which was like, it was like peach flavored bread, but it was like really soft, almost like a donut, but more bready, and it had like a very soft peach filling, but it was more like, kind of like a red bean paste in a way, but not. But it was so soft and smooth, almost like whipped cream. And I know I'm probably describing something from my memory just terribly wrong, but that's how I remember it. It's been probably about a decade since I ate it, but it was really delicious. I was at a Chinese buffet, and I've gone to that Chinese buffet multiple times since then, but they never had it again. I'll have to ask them. Maybe I'll ever go again. Granted, I mean, I'm pretty sure lots of things there. But I think for that occasion, it would be okay. It's just, maybe I'll have to go back sometime. I don't know. I don't want to go to IHOP. I mean, probably just get an omelet or something. But I'd have to drive for a little bit to get to IHOP. But it's been a while since I've been to one. But I remember them having really good omelets. But I like having this outlet. I like not having to filter myself. I like just being able to talk about whatever. Knowing I'm just, honestly, a lot of people would feel that I'm just cringy, weird, emo, and just, I'm boring as shit. Honestly, that's probably the end all be all, that if someone had to like pick one word to describe me and my Let's Plays, it would be boring. That'd be the biggest thing that anyone would pick to describe any video I've ever made. It'd be boring. But that's fine. I mean, wow, it'd be cool if somebody enjoyed these videos. And if you find any entertainment, awesome. But I do these videos because I like doing them. Because I really want to. Well, I should stop recording this. I want to hop into Love at First Bite. I was going to record a part of that. So, there actually is somebody that's watching that series. And they actually seem to enjoy it, and that's awesome. I'm glad I'm making them laugh and they're getting entertainment. And I'm enjoying the game a lot myself. But yeah, the biggest thing that makes me decide whether or not I'm going to do a Let's Play series is if I want to. If it's something I find fun. The other big thing is if I have time. And a lot of times I'm just like weighing multiple things against each other. I only have time to record so many different games. Plus I need to actually lift weights and try to build muscle. Even though I'm not succeeding at it. It seems like the more I lift, the weaker I get. Probably help if I didn't work all the fucking hours in the world building fucking Terminators. But Fucking Skynet. But like I said, I might have this weekend off. As of right now, we're probably going to work this whole weekend. Like I said, it was looking at like I probably wouldn't have a single day off till Memorial Day. But honestly, I might have 2 days off this weekend. Though it's not because they're not trying to push fucking ridiculous quotas that aren't achievable and no one in the building can fucking hit the number. I mean, hell, we have a shitty ass turnover rate. I think 90% of our employees quit in their first year. God, there's so many fucking people because no one wants to stay here. I don't blame them at all. Oh. But, you know, like I said, it pays okay, and that's why I go. I really don't care about the company. I really don't care about any of that shit. I just care about being able to pay my rent and have a place to live. And be able to actually afford the things I need for bills. And it's nice to have the extra money to do something fun, like go to a restaurant or date if I meet a person. And the overtime pay definitely helps it. Plus, I mean, there's other things, but still. Let's just drink some more Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I do these videos for me. Because I like doing these videos. I don't think I ever want to stop. I think I want to make these videos every day for the rest of the time. But yeah, I guess back to my original question and I'll end the video. The question is this, especially in this post-pandemic world. If you got food in a drive-thru at a restaurant and a person just put a bag to their face, lowered their mask and stuck their face right in front of the opening of your bag and coughed directly into it and then handed you your food saying they added some flavor to it, comment down below. What would you have done? What would you have done if the dude in the drive-thru just takes your food, takes your food and he coughs directly into your food and then hands it to you and says, there, I added some flavor to it. Like, what would you have done? Would you have killed him? Like, would you have thrown the bag through the window at him? You know, cussed him out, called him all sorts of horrible things? Like, would you have gone in the building and started beating the shit out of him? Would you have gone in, demand the manager? Like, would you have called up their corporate for the fucking thing and like, you need to fire this person, like that's unacceptable, blah 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 blah. I don't know. Like I am drawing a blank as like what the normal reaction is. Because a lot of times when I ask myself what is a normal reaction, I have to go against that because sometimes the normal reaction I get in my head is that when some people do certain things, the normal reaction is you're supposed to beat the fucking shit out of them. But of course, and while there are times that beating the fucking shit out of somebody is the correct choice of action, given what they do, at the same time, you know, it wouldn't really be a good thing if you just run around physically assaulting everyone. I feel like that would have like repercussions and also would be morally bad. So, but in general, in that moment, with how angry you would feel, without any thought of what would come of anything, if someone coughed or did stuff to your food right in front of you and handed it to you, doing something that disgusting, that disrespectful, what would you have done? Well, I'm gonna hop off this. I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna record Love at First Bite. I was looking forward to playing that, and I was like, no. And I was like halfway through work. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna record a part of Isaac because I don't want to go into a screaming, even though I didn't yell or anything. Even though I felt like I was like, okay, I'm not gonna yell like in Isaac. I still want to just record the part of Isaac first. I'll probably still mention at the start of the Love at First Bite video just what happened, but much faster and more concise than this. It's just when I first start thinking out loud about certain subjects, I just tend to do that sometimes. Hell, sometimes my mind is like it's like I'm a train, and I have 8 different tracks, and I can't stay on any of them. I remember when I did my live stream videos. I was doing recordings of me, and my very first video was me talking to a camera, webcam. And I had my very first video, I had a piece of notebook paper there that I was looking at to try to keep myself on a certain track. Because I knew if I didn't have something there to just look at as a bullet point list of what I should try to talk about, that I knew I was just going to do what I'm doing now, where I wouldn't be able to have any control of what order or any coherency of what I'm talking about. It would just be whatever's popping in my head at that moment. And that's such a disorganized way to try to hold a conversation with people. And it's just, all I've probably done right now is confuse the shit out of everyone. And just, honestly, can I just call this an ASMR at this point? Because I'd probably put everyone to sleep at this point. That being said, I do enjoy ASMR videos. I mean, a lot of times I probably wouldn't go to sleep more than 20 minutes at a time, but usually watching an ASMR video helps me go to sleep for at least a few hours. And then wake up and watch a little more of an ASMR video and go back to bed. Probably help if I wasn't sleeping, working the third shift life, having to be up at a certain time, not having much time for sleep to begin with, so I'm kind of paranoid I might oversleep. And then, it's daytime and fucking lawnmowers and noise from everything, and there's a tornado siren that goes off every day at noon. Technically it's only 1 month I do it every day. Aside from that, it's like every Wednesday. Still, it's just, it seems to do with some other days I don't expect, and I don't really know why or what's happening with that. Or, police sirens or fire trucks or ambulances. It's kind of hard to sleep through that. But I'm sorry. But yeah, if somebody at the drive-thru had done that shit to you, what would you have fucking done? But yeah, I want to record that video. At least because I, went in my roundabout circles with all this. I should be able to say it concisely in 30 seconds at the start of that Perfect Apocalypse video, Love at First Bite, and just get it done and over with and just move on with the video. But hopefully one day, hell, I don't know what will happen if I ever get to the Mother or the Beast fight, let alone, the tainted characters. Holy shit. As is, I can't even get. Hell, I'm struggling to even get to the mom fight right now. Anyway, I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Bye.